So I think sometime today or something, I would like you to watch me play, and I talk about what I'm intending to do.
Yeah.
To what makes sense to me versus because, like I was telling him, I was stuck on the upgrade menu trying to place the bomb, and it's not placing. I was like, I think I have 3 bombs, so it's not placing.
It wasn't working.
For example.
We can absolutely. Do you want me to do that now for you, or you want to do later today?
Maybe.
Okay. We can do teams this time if you play. It's a little bit different experience.
Yeah, well, I just was saying it might be. Well, I guess she has the phone right now. Video games. Yeah, so you're going to watch me.
So you already have the alphabet. It's going to ask you for permission for your camera. You have to say yes to that to play. It's going to ask you permission for microphone. Oh yes. If you want to be a fan, you can now hold the real Is everybody ready? When I get to the main menu where it says play online, let me know what everybody's doing. I'll refresh it because it's been giving me No, we're going to do online. If we do play local, it does work technically. The only reason why I don't do that right now is because everybody would have to connect to the same Wi-Fi. And so I don't want to force you guys to do that, but if we did, it would work. So just 1 second, you can get the call. Type it in right there.
182 181. What is that last number there? Yes. I think that's what I got. And once you have it typed in, you can find it.
So you guys have to choose the same color.
I picked this light blue.
You guys have to choose the
but I don't
same
know
color.
if you want that or not. Actually, it would be.
Just type in your name, choose your team color. And once you choose your name and color, to the bottom right corner it says ready, you just tap that. And for those of you who don't hit start game just yet.
You changed the Bob.
Okay.
Rachel Bob.
So for those of you that are new, I'm going to give you a quick overview because this is a fast-paced game. So I want you to have some kind of the goal of the game is with your partner, with your teammates, to manage your money. You're going to start with 400 this game, since there's 2 of you. And it's going to be at the top center of your screen.
Oh, we're sharing.
Sharing money. So communicate. No, you're not sharing help. Everybody starts with 100 with their own help, and you're going to share money. It's the teamwork aspect. The goal of the game is to do the most damage. In this game, we can only 200 and 30. So you and your partner are trying to do 200 damage for the other team. You guys are going to be going around the board, getting your money. The shop moves around in different corners. The shop's important. That's where you get your 200. Similar to Monopoly. Whenever you get the shop, you get your 200, and you can make your purchases only at the shop.
So each time you hit the shop, you get another.
You get the 200, and you can make your purchases only at the shop. So if you move after you get the shop, you lose the shop until you go back around and start to get. Yes. I don't want to talk too much, but with that money, you're going to buy your traps, place them on board. Your teammate is going to help you with those because they're experienced vets. And just talk with them if you have any questions, and I'm right here to answer any big questions you have.
So the grab each other. Yeah. It goes into our sits on our common pool, so wherever you want to make it. After I have to buy it from the trap. Yes. If he buys it, you should get something.
Very good question. Only the person who got the 200 can make the purchases at that point. But if he gets a shot, he can make the purchase here. But you're both spending the same amount of money.
If you have something placed and you cannot place it, so I want to get a lot of extra things and then later.
Then when you get to the shop,
But I'm not going to do that effectively, so more likely to remove or stuff that you place it out. Plus, if they want
Once you get the feel of it, you'll see that you guys are automatically going to be shopping.
the shop goes
if they plan
Before the phones close on you guys, make sure you touch the screen before it closes on you. It might kick you out. We're going to get started so that the game is not ready. That's fine. You can hop right back in. Play online. Type in the code 492. Yep. And we're going to start the game. Alright? If you can just grab one game. Right? Empty headed. 1, 2, 1, 8. That's fine. I need 1 second. Just hit the X button. Quick game there.
I just want to see the experience. Is it better to hold the outside?
One game. There you go. Give it 1 second. All right. Choose your team color. Go ahead and get ready. And let's get started. So you're gonna have to. Your screen is gonna change suddenly. You're gonna want to hold it up so that your money is in the top center. There you go. You got it. You may have to zoom out to get the AR. Once you get it, you should see your player right here in this corner.
You get it
Right now, if you read, you'll get the shot. That's exactly what it is. Get used to that button. You're going to be moving on. Right now, the shot.
I know. So in that little number, okay, so there's 4 icons in the lower left. When the left one is counting down, you just push that to the wall.
For you can purchase that. You just press on one button. So it looks like you're teaming out of so when the timer runs out, it'll move for you automatically. But you always have the option to move immediately when you press that button. For right now, yes, but you're trying to get back to the shop. So if you look down for a little bit, now you are getting the shop, you just got the shop. You got your 200, now you can make more purchases. Exactly, now you can do your own purchases. And you're spending all the money. There you go. So, yeah, so that one moves other players. You have no move. So, but the one in the middle takes money, it gives you money. And then on the right was a slide that moves other players. So just yeah, so you tap it once, tap it one more time, and you place. And you just placed it all the way over here in this far corner. Yeah, I think we're good. There's 3 types of traps. There's a bomb that deals damage, there's a slide that gives you money, and there's a slide that moves other players. Remember that. you got 6 bombs on you, then you can place on your feet whenever there's an open spot. That's a close decision. I think what's a good strategy is to always, if you always want to reset your trap, you have your bomb. Bring it to your trap in order to play. That's a good general rule on that.
You just have to wait until the bomb goes. Sometimes it's just disabled.
So the way traps work is the other person, the other team, has to land on that trap. So you place a bomb to do damage, but you have to get the other player to land on it instead of you just place one shot, you select one, so not the
I was trying to figure out the interface. I wasn't really watching it. Just moving and trying to play. Not even looking at it. This thing kind of gets in the way.
Any questions so far? You guys get the gist of it? I know you guys are new. That
Well, it's a call game, so we're trying to get everybody to get and scoring is
what I didn't explain to you.
and then when it gets to the end of the video, losing all
You can also buy flowers on the shop. What's the next one over from the shop? A lot of flowers. Take your time when you get some flowers. Take a look at a few and make an impression.
I just have not.
yeah, those are our ones.
Touching it.
Waiting for other players. There's only $20 on so maybe I spent this I can try this with doubles.
sometimes it says disabled. After you place it, it's just going to look at
I think we're technically I see it now.
They're saying, so there's the top two becomes right, and the top two and then the three in the middle, attack the people. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get out of here. We just have to protect yourself. I've got So there's actually a revive mechanic. So if you're surviving a little longer, you would have been able to get to Philip and revive him. But you both got out at the same time. It must have been a special challenge you guys had set up for some problems there.
I mean, did you guys? I was asking her to do is just put bombs everywhere because you cannot put a trap where the enemy has a trap. Have a lot of cheap stuff everywhere.
Were you setting all the bombs, or were you both successful?
Like 60%, 50%. She was doing all the spikes.
So you
Spikes are deadly.
I thought those were exploding.
Yes. That's why they're both.
Yeah.
So you guys did a much better. I was struggling with the interface for about. I kept trying to click on bombs and nothing there, not realizing you had to combine them all. I wasn't rocking the interface at all.
That was
That's something that we definitely have to go back to. Definitely the contrast that
I consider an interactive tutorial. Just go step by step, do this, and do this, right, do this, and you know, you'll refine your interface. It feels like the basic thing is you want to buy them all. Basically, I don't think I should be going into a sub-menu. I mean, there's something there that's like, I just want buttons across the bottom and do it. And maybe it slides left and right, but yeah, for me that whole sub-menu thing was totally not, well, it just wasn't making sense. I'm literally not even watching the board. I'm just trying to move my guy, buy a bomb, set him up, and I couldn't get that. So my first experience with the interface was not great. And it's not that I don't mean to be first experience, but the concept was so weird.
the interface is ridiculous.
Turn as we forward, itemized, up or down.
Well, I think the trick is you got to figure out how to get so simple. We're still trying to give a wide range of things. So it's like, how much screen space are you going to dedicate?
For those of you that want to just keep playing, feel free to hop right back in. You guys can play. If you have feedback from here, open and listen and talk. You get the questions.
Can we play an individual game?
Yes, if you guys want to play one by yourself or just solo, just create your own game and you might in and run around and check out the chat. If you want to do one-on-one, I also have another one. We can do that. It doesn't have to be all four together at the same time. We can have 2 different games, 3 different games. You guys can all play. And you also have your own writing and you can get your friends to listen remotely as well. You guys all just play an online game. So
What's your plan for getting this to market? Still in early development, pretty late?
well, yeah, it's kind of we just bought our first inventory, 30, so 15 was here today. This is one of them. That's what we're touching. And
Unless you can just only keep playing it.
Yes, I get it. It's just smaller.
so if you wanted your friends to play, even if they're not in the same room as you, just have them print this out. You guys can play together. I forgot to mention that for a month, we were actually giving away these free boards if you're able to beat the 2 creators and 2-on-2. So if the other creator's not here, but whenever you're ready, you want to come, we're open, and we'll play, and if you win, you have a free board.
Is there an email address in this bag?
No, I can give you my email address. It's actually in the App Store. If you have the app, you go to the App Store. My email is
Everything. Even if it's your own.
no, me and the creator are open for and
then there was one for 80 or 90 that was random there.
That's super impressive. That's great.
But I only did that because I just felt like I was tired.
How to make that entry easier for somebody that's not a computer guy or in the field of computer space. I just wasn't rocking it.
I think it's the same damage as the mobile bot. My thing is just spam everything, so they don't have places.
I wanted to support it.
Yeah, and there's some that like in the emulators on it, there's a really strong one there. And then maybe there's just guys who but then you go down like a big I don't know where that be up there. But the thing is, it's hard to make real-time gameplay pressure. So having a solo tutorial or just me, yes, I can take all the time. I can get me a you get hit by it, and you can put some there was the right beside it was like a signal thing. You're already inside the thing comes in how long does the game typically last? People that really know what they're doing.
It's just not in the right state.
We've seen ourselves at maximum Spencer after a year ago. Maximum. And we don't want it to be that long, but because it's what we want and because we're both so experienced, we're really excited.
It seems like one of the things that you're doing is like, I've got to move and I'm waiting for it to count down to a certain number. So I've got to look at what space I'm in, do the math in my head, look at what's there.
Yeah.
That's pretty hard to do quickly.
Yes.
Panic attack.
So it might be,
Oh, so panic attack.
well, I was just thinking,
Where's lava the body of it?
essentially what's happening, let's say I'm on 5 and then you know, it's going 15, 14, 13.
Okay.
You can highlight that to a red square. Maybe it does and I didn't notice it. Like that's where I'm going to go if I hit it now. As opposed to me having to do that. That might be on an easier way. Because right now it's a countdown, right? And that's what it's going to do. It's going to put 15, 14, and then 10, 14 will be there. Which would be 2.
I can make it all the press. Like, is that But the thing is, it would turn him to press the
So when it's on number 12, you're going to red number. Yeah, I think
I can move you up one, but I can't move myself.
And then my character will so it is designated. Once you hit the button,
Guys,
it's designated.
I was looking at the exercise. I saw the number change.
I didn't say that wasn't counting. Let you know that you have 10 seconds to press the limit, or 8 seconds left to move, and if you don't press the button, it will force you to go past again and random number.
So it's only when I press the button that I get to know where I'm going. I'm not choosing what I thought it was doing was it was counting down and it was going to add that to whatever number I was on it. I thought I was choosing.
I can see the confusion. That's what this is actually and that might be something that you're on. And that's when people say, if you get slower and learn, or maybe some
My situation, for instance, and another thing that I didn't understand, because we started really quick, but I didn't understand. I can also safely it's only when I can give you a life choice. So in the tutorial, you can show here's a trap, and you run through it, and then you land on the second trap, or something like that. You can show that. So what else? What are some other special powers that are in there?
Sadness and the last
For sure, that's what I should have done. I had somebody out there. Because the interface, I mean, obviously I had problems with that, but I think I understand. Okay, with
There's always 3 base moves that you can start.
Guys, should I okay, so the best thing that I can do is give you life choices to somebody else so that I don't hurt myself. Should I do that?
take the money.
I can hurt myself. Okay. Okay, so I'll use this. And then I can give you all players move down one, or move down one and discard the life. I'll take this one. Sure. I'll give you that one.
You only start with bottom 3.
All players move up one. We can think of it as like a not today entry. Like I'm not feeling it.
And that makes sense. It's 100%.
So, if you have simple, you set your bottom 20, you're going to be dealt with bottom 3 now, throughout the rest of the world, you can change it. So from level 1,
So you say 4
if you
now?
don't want 20 damage from a bomb, you can go 2 times and it's different because
I mean, that was you playing.
they don't take
Sorry, that wasn't.
What about these that are like independent who is like just stuffing the hand down?
you can upgrade down to maximum 25. They can go, once you get a strike, that's it. You can upgrade it to when nothing wrong. Again, this is like a tree. And we're going to work on a demo to make it.
Okay, so we lost 5.
Mechanics of it.
Oh, so like I lost.
Now I gotta go back to the transfer.
So you can either do it in your head. So before you place it, you can jump to right there. So once you buy it, everything you need to change will be changed. You can do it. And you can always upgrade things, whether it's in your hand and not, or if it's on the board. Either way. So once you finish the travel, you can go to a spike, you can upgrade it to like 2 bombs, cut again. Once you get the
I can move everyone up. Only bad news is
mine is
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Wider range.
And that's fine. You can, and it'll start 10 damage to mine, and then
Can you do nothing?
I'll help you if you get this level 3 one that is 3
We'll all
damage.
be off by one.
And so that's
And
all cover
could
protection.
you run through the same?
You can run through them, save
Stop at the end.
stop them, okay? Now that same progression tree works the same for the top and the slide. That's why there's that corner. So you're ready to do this? Alright, attack. If you land on it, take the move for the other side, move down to. So this is my die. You land on my die. Oh, you got it. Yes.
All nighter.
If you can transform it into a bonus,
How much does it cost? How much does it cost?
well, there's 2 levels. I think I have it first. Now I can change it to a bonus. Because a bonus is my owner. That's why my bonus, I get money. Therefore, my bonus doesn't force you.
I can get myself to sleep.
All right. The other thing is that
I'm going to put you down one, and I'm going to use the life scan.
similar to the mine, where it becomes stuck with you, and then
The one thing we didn't work on, high five.
Doesn't put you in trouble. It just gives you some money.
And that felt pretty bad.
If you land.
Yeah.
as the owner, it's on plus 20.
Well, I mean,
I live on plus 20 and get no
there's some
money.
ups and downs.
So an interesting upgrade to the bonus might be another shot.
There's a couple cards I thought were, it might be by design.
Took it out for better, as people play it,
I didn't love these
if
cards
people
really
know
in
this,
different ways. Otherwise, you're locked in.
right now, with all the one-on-ones that we
I
have,
don't know if that's part of the puzzle.
we've agreed that we should try and not get them. So we actually added it and we took it out. Do you feel like it should not be?
I wasn't that mad.
Right, so,
It's an idea.
Like, what if I run all
And you understand the transit.
Just like one more thing that, you know,
I was just thinking, now the shop, did it ever move when they were playing? It seemed like it was always in there. I know sometimes it was great. I was in the shop, I saw the shopping cart, but I wasn't really cognizant of where I was.
Now, the slide is
secondary after like
it starts off as level 1 and applies multi-person
I think that would release that.
and you can upgrade it
Only the like,
to a maximum
it's not that it feels that bad, it's just that it might have.
As farthest as I can
are
go.
there any cards where, like, are you going to do slide something where it's like, you had an outburst from somebody else now? Okay.
Now there's 3 other
So
variations.
that's super. Was the other one? Yeah.
That gives you
But you're
control
also now loving it.
and people like that. Okay. It can transform into 3 things. First of which is a portal. So if a portal is a the portal will know where the portal takes it. So the portal will take you to any spot on the board outside of the board. Yeah. So there's a plus 20 that could and the owners know. It'll tell you. Stage people spot 14. And you can change it. And when I spot 14, you can pay the shuffle to with me? Alright. The next option for a slide is a wood. The wall is a brick and it forces it to the
But it did feel good when I was like, I'm going to give it back. And I was like, I'll have it from
at level 1, you can drag from the towards the magnet. Now you can upgrade that to be a 3 adjacent solid. So you can move a person from 17 to 8. Or from 23 to 22.
So have you tried playing this without just to support things.
That's how we started this. Like, originally, no fun.
Because I would think the Nets, they're and had a good slow and really strategize.
Although I think that was interesting as a story. That we were all leaning on each other. By the time we got to the end, we could all stand up.
The movement is always 1 and 2.
Yeah, that is by the end. It's like,
It was like, it didn't overstay its welcome. I thought it was a good play. I like the
I can see where you can really get strategic about how you position these things, how much money you spend.
I really love
you made it into this dynamic way. Do you think it holds up as a strategic game?
might as well maybe add a marker here.
Or does it become like too much calculation?
At the end of the round, this would be a
Like you're playing it dynamically, you're playing it real time. You don't have, at least you've already probably figured out some of these patterns ahead of time.
it's not done in a
But
immediately.
yeah, I don't know. So I guess I'm just kind of. I'm just thinking
There's a way you could do it with graphic
that
design.
might be even using the phone on there. Having it not be real time might be a way to get. Where it's turned.
I don't want you to think that people are moving indefinitely. It feels that way because there's movement players. But everybody's using the same shit. So every time you play across from you, so like your next move, for example, with every other move. I'm sorry, and you guys go together to your 11, 12.
Yeah, there's some like actually yeah, it's the exact thing that I said. Where it's like, oh, you but okay, it is an interesting thing to have like a duality, you know, like, and I was going to say for maybe some of the yeah, where it was like, you forget yourself, or you help somebody else out, you know, or like, so you have to take a hit to help someone yeah. So there could be like this give and take to some of the stuff to give 30 seconds more that co-op feel to make the card more and if that's the point you're going for, I guess it's like you're trying to like a group therapy kind of thing, like okay, we can lean on each other.
And if you go for that card, then you're going to wait for the game. So throughout the game, yes, it feels like everybody's just going all the time. You have to, unfortunately, the very first game,
Seeing how they respond to the card because I think probably people
but usually,
like 25 minutes probably respond better to the text.
it's the most,
But maybe they respond fine to the game.
honestly, it is a bit grabs. That's the feeling that we
And I don't mind it being that, but I need to know. I need to be.
I think it's a nice balance, like I said, I like some games. And our
You were thrown in the fire. I apologize for that, but sometimes it's just what it is.
Well, and you test the game, you need to know that people have that experience. Because somebody might say, oh, it's free for me, I don't get it. I wouldn't give it to you. But I, you know, they're obviously.
Everybody was. I need to see
take back
because people weren't able to see the pattern. So, you know, there's people who played this game this weekend. Yeah.
I did have the opposite thought actually.
Because they played the game and they saw the first one, and it's mostly people stuff others. Because that's what I did the game. Exactly. So people don't even see the different.
Well, then I mean, I guess it'd be interesting. I guess like how do you score is the other question. But I was thinking about just like if maybe the goal is to be like now it's time for you to get back and help out the people around you.
And if you ever can't
kind
choose,
of promote,
there's a random.
I don't know, maybe what you want is
That's
to
in the original
right?
points. I saw that question.
Yeah, you just buy a random.
But
So let's just start the 3 on the bottom. Help you. The 3 in the middle.
yeah, and that's why I'm like instead the opposite you boost. But then I don't know what the score is or how you and it's kind of a weird thing to be like, no, I helped him more. You know, it might not produce the right reaction, even if it's a nice idea. Yeah, so I think probably the co-op plays a better community than my bad idea.
Yes. So if you land on the bomb, you won't be hurt. This is a bomb boost. This gives you the
Is
control.
this a passive thing? Once you have it, it just protects you like a shield? Or do you have to activate it and then run through the dangerous area?
So this will grant you invincibility for the whole time. So once you move, you're protected. You're protected. Once you move, you're protected.
Yeah, choice is being able to.
So it's once you activate, so you can hold it and active.
Yes.
Get to the dangerous area and then activate it.
Did you have any questions before I move on to the power zone now?
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's what we're just doing.
So you saw all the powers, you saw all the chops.
Negative is a weird thing where it's like there isn't an absolute negative, right? So change, I guess,
That's the dream.
right? Like, so I guess I would want to just see balance. Like I have ones that go up, then I want ones that also go down.
Played a balance break up to 100.
I did.
You already have that kind of like
That's been the common thing. We definitely have to change that. Yeah. Once you choose that color, everything turns that color, including your person and your UI. That was the original intent. You have to make some changes. Yeah.
Depending on the scenario, this is always good. This is something, right?
So it was similar to placing. We're going to go over the powers. You want to go over the middle? This is the how to play section. If you open up the app, how to play, all shop items. You already have it on your phone. Using the powers here, right? The bottom row.
So if you're unstable, this is the I mean, no matter what you're stable, I think it's pretty safe. Like, this is cool. This is a very specific scenario. You have to be.
And then if you ever can't decide, there's a random one on the top left, and it'll spend $70 and it'll give you one of the 8. So individually, this one on the bottom left will give you.
That's good for law money.
Exactly. Yeah. So the bottom left will give you immunity. So if you once you buy it, that means in your you have it on your person. And then what there is activated, you just double tap it, similar to how you play the shop. Just put on once, and say tap to activate, click on it one more time. Because the way that the shop works is very important to make purchases at one point, and then place trap every 2 hours whenever they're ready. So we don't want people to have to buy and use it then. You can buy it here and use it here. Or you can buy it here and use it here.
Down whenever you got one or something where it's like you took on a burden, but everyone else like got more energy out of it.
That's a good point. We consider that when we play this shit.
For some reason, my mind keeps going to the idea of like I was kind of like
You can buy up, you go to like immunity, and then and mine goes away sooner than yours.
I mean, you took on more burden, right? And now you're with the recommend that. Yeah. You spent, yeah.
So you think if you buy an immunity here and you use it, you're essentially immune as long as you don't hit anything from the rest of the game. Yeah.
So
I appreciate that.
I'm not a game designer.
Yeah. It's essentially is a shield. Usually, like right now, it's like the stretchable and turn on that light after.
Are there things you plan to add on?
Yeah. And that provides the flexibility of you can potentially waste it. Right? Because if you are or use it for a harder track. Yeah. Exactly. But there's a balance. And we've been
I like it in a game.
so far that's where we landed. But if enough people that have it as like players,
Yeah, that's all like a look at the trash over here and your chair. Like, people start out like, oh, I wasted it. You're saying it shouldn't be wasted, it should like a shield.
yeah. And then even if you miss it and you go all the way back around, you can still have it again. Essentially. I never heard that before, but this is good that you guys got it.
We were barely scraping by it.
Yeah. That was just the first one. The next one as you know, it's a roll your dice, it's random. So this one has the flexibility that when you activate, you can move 1, 2, 3, 4 spots forward. You get to choose that. And you have to choose it before you use it. So if I'm a spot here, and I want to make sure I get a spot 19, I will set it to 3, and I'll use it and it'll flip. Simple enough? Okay. The next one is the teleport. It'll tell me what spot it's going to take me to, and when I activate it, it'll take me to that spot. Right? The next 3 are attacks. So there's 3 ways to attack. The scrambler, the base name I need to explain is the range. So if I'm on spot 15, this attack will essentially hurt people on 15 and 14. Okay, so if they're on spot 17, I'm on 15, and I use it, no hits. This is actually a perfect time for you to hop in.
Okay, great.
We're going over the powers, and right now we're going over the 3 attacks that are in the middle. The way that it attacks right now is about 15. The 15 is they have to be on the spot next to me or with me. Yes. Okay. There's 3 types of attacks. The scrambler, if I hit somebody, it will prevent them from using their powers. Okay? It will prevent them from using their powers for 3 whole turns. The next power turns off their camera for 3 whole turns. This is the AR game. It's 3A, right? So the camera's pretty far. If I hit you with a jammer, your camera will turn off. 3 turns. The last one is a stopper that essentially slows you down. So instead of when you roll it, instead of it being from 1 to 12, which is a normal roll, it will be from 1 to sorry, I'm forgetting. I think it's 4. 1 to 4. So it's slowing you down for 3 whole turns. Those are the 3 attacks. At the top are the powers that you use to remove traps. This one here on the top right is a downgrade. Just like the place at your feet, a downgrade will remove the trap at your feet. So if you're not on a trap, you've wasted the power. Or don't use it. The EMP, which is the most expensive thing to buy, that will blow up all traps in your area. Similar to like an attack. If you're on spot 15, I'll remove all traps, including my own, on spot 16, 15, and 14. So be very careful when using that EMP. It will remove your own traps. And so the bottom 3 I was trying to use, the incognito, and pop that, you're protected for 1 turn. Boost, that allows you to control 1 to 4, helps how much more you move. So on spot 16, 16, 15.
Yeah, perfect. So instead of rolling you die.
And then the last one gets up. It'll tell me what spot it's going to take me to, and it'll take me to when I activate.
Is the boost still randomly, or is it in addition to rather?
And you can pop these powers whenever you're ready. Yes. You want to slide down with the app.
Right now, you've got it out there, it's on the Play Store and on Apple Store.
Thank you so much for coming.
It's free to play for now. Is it going to be for sale in the future? Or you're still
Great question. It is a, we're going to keep it as a free game. It's a absolutely free game, so people get into it, they don't have to worry about any cost. If they want to spend the money, they can buy it. We just did our first inventory, we bought 30 points, about 15 different.
Oh, this is this.
This will unfold into the
Okay. I was like, yours?
These are $25 for a month starting this weekend. We're giving them away for free. Oh, and I did already say that. So I'll tell you then. It's being the 2 creators in a 12-2 is giving them this free more too.
Okay. So I have to find you and the other creator.
I'll get the other creator.
Oh, so we can play online?
You can play online, yeah. Are you open to being recorded on social media?
I will definitely try out all the things, get to understand how to do it. And if I can find your email you sent for the Play Store, so I'll give you some feedback. Give me a few days. That way you get the benefit of the play test with somebody who actually played the game as opposed to just scribbling for data. UI issues, okay. You're going to fix those. Continue to,
Iterate, yeah.
Yeah, game mechanic is hard.
Well, that's what's so great about a digital delivery is you can upgrade the game.
Yeah.
The printed game, go back a week, you can post it right on BGG.
Yeah, once you're in software, you can be like, we did.
Yeah,
We'll just patch it later. Which, yeah.
But I know, so I mean, you obviously put a ton of work into this. It's very cool. Is Unity, is it a subscription model or is that a software package that you buy to be able to do Unity?
Until you make 100,000 on a game, you don't have to pay for it. At least that's what it's been. But I think it had changed at some point. But
I know Unity is used for high-end PS5 games and stuff like that, but is this the same Unity or is this like a separate big graph?
But because it's so small, it's not made of single dollar for this.
it's actually kind of surprising. Like Unity is free in that way, and so is Unreal. Like two of the biggest game engines, right?
Did you create that little dude from scratch yourself, or is that something you go like find somewhere to develop it?
All of it's from scratch. Now, not me personally, my teammate, he's a designer, a graphic designer.
So he did the graphics,
He did all of
and
it.
but you're doing all the animation.
Well, he's not the animation too, but I'm also.
You can add texture to it.
Yeah, you can buy 3D models that are already rigged. You can do all this stuff. It's like all these shortcuts if you want to do. But it's awesome to do.
But it'd be fun. I didn't, since we haven't done the attacks, I haven't seen it. Have you animated some of that stuff? Like you actually shoot the guy with a laser?
It's actually a little.
I was thinking the whole time.
Have you tried this with somebody that does
No, that could be our next step. That could be our next step. Yeah, I buy the I'm gonna buy the camera. I'm gonna zoom in on this guy here. So if somebody was standing on spot 8, 9, or 10, I hit them with the camera. That's the animation. It's like a little flash.
I saw guys getting blown up. I saw myself getting blown up.
The same little spot.
And it does all
I'd love to give it a try.
Yeah, let's go on to that.
I think I need a break. I need to go quietly with myself and go to the interface before I'm back in that game.
Well, because it's a free game, you play in the game, on the website, and just every game that you can give to your
So for now, I think that you can play it just on every now.
You can play it on the printer.
Okay. So you don't need a full size board.
This is actually
I've got a buddy who will try stuff like that.
and this is going to be the longest one of the game. Just to give you a heads up. The one-on-ones are going to be the longest.
How's the player balance? Like, what's the player count? What's the balance?
I said up to 9. 9 must be crazy. Creating a board game.
So I'm excited.
I feel like visually that's probably way too much fun to like, because it felt a lot before.
So one thing that was important to us was practice teams. We haven't been able to practice, get a lot of team feedback. Because it's been me and him one-on-one. And so
So this is a team game?
it's whatever you do.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I didn't
game
realize.
is also, it can also be free for up to now. But I think we do aim for the team. We want the team in the communication. But yeah, so we can do one-on-one now.
Yeah, I want to see it.
That might have been. There might be league stable and that's likely to be an S20 FE. He still has that unlimited. Yeah.
And I kind of, I wanted to see how the other
Now, I will admit though, I wish it was a little bit less in the game because the camera has capability. Like you go to your camera shot when you do record, it'll use the stabilization motors. In the game, I found that it doesn't use it. It's a little bit more jittery inherently. I don't know why. Technical limitations. I may have to go back to December and look to see how I can get it deeper. get to
to try to get it to the front.
because the information is less good.
The hardware is so different.
Well, we were talking about selling these. Are you selling them through this website?
Right now, we don't have anything.
You have $15 change in your cash. People sell them. I've got 220 set up on. You can bring this one up for me. I happen to have like all 20 set up.
What do you change to me?
Well, I have 3. I was going to say if you could break it 20.
Let me give you some chicken. You need to do cash, right?
I can do whatever. I can do cash. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did. I was a total failure. I was trying to place bombs, and I kept trying to place the bomb that I was standing. Like, I didn't understand the interface. And so, yeah, she totally rocked it and was setting traps and spikes, and he was setting bombs. That was the other team. Our team, I'm like, I'm just running around getting blown up. My teammates, I don't think was doing much better. But I will fully get into it. And once I understand the interface and how to do it quickly, I think it'll be fine. The UI could be better. Have you tried it?
I just kind of basically all the highlights, all the game.
When the text comes up, and you're doing the thing where you're trying to select or place something, I found that it kind of covers the field. And so it's a little hard to look at what's going on on the board while you're trying to navigate.
I wonder how it scales. Maybe
My basic understanding is when you go to, there's a store that moves around. I think it's usually one of the corners. When you hit that store, you get a book number, and then you can start buying things. And then once you have them in your inventory, you can use it. You can run to a certain spot, drop a bomb if there's nothing there, and things like that. Navigating the UI takes time.
it's feeling like Mario Party without
We definitely try to keep it casual. There's a space for people to be casual and not really worried about complexity. But then there's also
Thank you, man. I appreciate your efforts here. And taking all the time to explain.
my very first sale. You know, the first thing.
Can I take this one?
You should exchange the 5 for like some 1 so you can keep the 1 on the wall.
I'm gonna have to go exchange those later.
Is this a signed and numbered?
It is first edition. We did put it is first edition, and we do plan to make changes to just the instructions. Let me show you.
Also, it has
This one here,
okay.
right? So this is the only thing that can even, right? But this is the first edition.
Okay, no,
This one is actually pre-first edition. I don't like pre-first edition.
so that one has,
This is the prototype. This is the
okay, so that one has something like this.
Where did you get these made? Did you have to buy from overseas or
Nate has some website and it is from China.
you didn't have to go to Game Grab? Oh, yeah, well, I can do it.
To the whole I'm still on to the exact name of the manufacturer. I just know that Nate was 30. We submitted the designs and this is the first 30.
I'll get the first buy. No problem.
Heard me call my parents and be like, I just heard about this.
I have this little there's a lot of local Boston people that have kind of done self-publishing. I have this little collection of Boston games. Some are really good games, but there's only 300 in existence.
Like,
Dan's done a bunch. I don't know what it is.
I met the guy.
You know,
He's got like 4 games.
What is it? I did root and all those later games. He was like up the Dragons League. He was one of those guys years ago when he was at UT, and then he went off to later games, and now he has his side gig.
Yeah, it's really cool that it's like a local.
So he's out of this incubator. We've got several people. I think Dan's got about 7 games.
Leo's done a lot of stuff. Like he's got a partner.
Yeah, he did a talk yesterday. He's into that space. He's done a bunch of Clue, escape rooms. I haven't bought one yet. It's not very challenging. Like, I'm wanting Kickstarter to be
Sure. No, it's cool that he's like something that out there in the world.
I'll definitely pick 1 or 2 just because I want to have that little that shell. Just like, I know all these people in Heather's game. Hers is really nice. It's just to be Heather. She's got, she came out with Apostolic series at Kickstarter.
I saw that she was giving a presentation.
It's beautiful. And she does all the illustration work herself. And she went through iteration after iteration. So I've seen this game now for 2 years. And she got it Kickstarter. And then she got hit. The day it was going to ship from China, the tariffs came out. And she had games going to Europe and going to the US. So she was dealing with her. She had somebody doing the logistics. And they put a hold on it. And then when the tariffs came down, they couldn't release. Like a lot of game companies couldn't release. So she still had to pay a tariff bill, but it wasn't either crazy.
I heard there was like a company.
Well, she got hit for $5,000 or $6,000 even with the reduced tariff rate. And so it was a whole Kickstarter. It was 900 games, and a good portion were coming to the U.S.
There's a game I heard got because they have been already committed to pricing.
The talk people here are serious about that. Crowdfunding. I just can't do it. I don't know where the tariffs are going to be by the time. How do you set a price not knowing how much the manufacturing cost is going to be?
We're actually considering about the crowdfunding, but not yet. Maybe at least 2027. We want to do a year of marketing. We're going to do 5 years of crowdfunding. We're going to do at least 1 year of marketing. So 2026. This is the very beginning of marketing right now. Almost a week. We're looking to do that, but as you guys know, it's a game. We're not sure if we're made up for it. The Kickstarter would strictly be to make more games. And that's pretty much it. So,
Maybe put out this doesn't have all the features on the Kickstarter. You know, and you're getting additional features which you can show in the demo. So
get some cosmetics and more of something
Camera catches up.
Yeah.
So it's a pure animation that just adds to the experience.
So as far as like,
Yeah, but then you like
I do like that it's all.
Exactly. So it's really balance right now.
I think stabilize that for the
Absolutely staying away from places.
yeah.
stabilize for the
like a fancier character.
Yeah. So right now they're all quite nice and good. There's the free set and then there's extra set inside the picture.
Nicer animation. An upgrade to
Or another board layout.
that's what is interesting about another board that my friends have it too.
Kind of breaks
Are there any cards that affect like you
Maybe you have to close the power. You can choose the game and then you can join it.
Right, but then they need to work on the same board.
But they get that way they get access to that board, but they can't create their own game.
Yeah, totally. That's how a lot of their it's just interesting when it goes online and now you want it to be compatible with everybody else. So how do you do it?
Do you have other games in mind? Are you thinking this is like an entry game, and then once you get this kind of off the ground, maybe you can ideas and things you want to develop right now, or are you still focused just on that?
We are focused on this, but we have been thinking about it. The next steps that we consider are just more game modes because I mean we have the could just, if you really have a different idea, you could just use the same scanning infrastructure and just say, hey, instead of walking on these black squares, anything within the black squares, and here is the place. Completely different game perception. So we're going to play along with just different game modes, so we have different game modes. Considering that, but outside of this, I think not everything is never do a game like this. This is
Played yet, right?
yeah.
I immediately draw the picture. Have you thought about it? Like going into mini games where you like break out an AR and it's like a full-fledged game on your phone that you play against each other. That's funny fun.
It's funny you mention that because when this was not in the market, and it was completely board game with cards and dice. The name of the game, I've seen a video that says collection. The reason it's called collection is because it's supposed to be a collection of mini games. Every spot is supposed to be a mini game. Such as back in the prototype 5 years ago, it was rock, paper, scissors, shoes would be here. Roll the dice and the highest dice wins here, for example. That's how it started, that's why it's called collection. And to answer your question, once we started bringing in all the different elements of the AR, we did get away from that. Technically, I was only in there, that was too much. To have a different mini game, literally a different mini game, to take it away.
That could be a Kickstarter goal.
Yeah.
But I like to think about the concept. I think a Kickstarter would be like, okay, with the Kickstarter, you get these 4 free skins. You know, one of them some crazy space monster, Dungeons and Dragons looking thing.
That could be enough
monster.
but it is a...
And that'd be really cool. Like, search a ton for that graphic designer, but the program, you've already got that.
Speaking my language right there.
Just animated, dude. So I don't know, but I know those are very time intensive.
Do you mind if we take a picture before you go? Do you mind taking a picture?
Yeah, sure.
Just don't show it to them for 10 years. You know the rule, right?
I do.
Take a photograph of yourself. You hate it in the moment, but if you look back in 10 years, man, I look good. I was so young.
This is my first.
Yeah, sure.
This is just the action.
Perfect.
Or do you want to have like a game?
You got the board right there.
Okay.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem. Just take 30 pounds off. Maybe I don't know. Do whatever you want. Work with it, whatever you want.
You ready to learn the game?
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like you got already a decent idea.
Yeah.
But
I feel like
do you want to go over
I
so?
feel like I could.
So you don't really need to go over the track? Up to you. I'm actually, every time I have people, let's get started. Yeah, you're a gamer. What am I saying? Let's do it. So let's do, I'll start a private game and I'm going to do code in 1 second. 390.
I'm sorry.
Play online. It's going to ask you for your permission for your camera. You have to say yes. It's going to say for the mic, you can say no to that. That's only for online settings. You can say no to the mic. So, let's see. And if you're connected to the same Wi-Fi or hotspot.
Okay, this is not online.
So you want to type in auto and 390502. It may take a second. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again. Yeah. It's going good. It's going great. Are you going to happy before we play? I have to be in that room in 2 minutes. Yeah. Sorry, maybe I'll come back. So you just type in your name. You already got that. You choose a color. You hit the ready at the bottom right.
I was just going to ask you, is this something where you don't want to do it, or is there a reason you want to do that?
Honestly, I've just been doing even without the table. One-on-one is going to be absolutely fine. I'm not going to let you win, because you're a gamer. I've been giving it easy on a few people, and they've almost beaten me. I can't have it. So,
Oh, I just ready up. You start the game.
yeah. So everybody starts here. The yellow shopping cart that you see is the shop. It's what we call definitively the shop. Whenever you pass by the shop, you get your 200. You start with 200, you're going to get an extra 200 every time you pass the shop. Very important. Every time you pass the shop, that's when you can make your purchases. If you move after you got the shop, you lose the shop. It's gone. Alright, so if you move now, you see this running button and button button. The number, if you tap that button, the player will move forward, randomly round from 1 to 4. If you don't hit that button in time, you see the counter right here. If you don't hit that button in time, you move forward. Which just happened. Okay. Now the shop is open. On the bottom right corner is a bomb icon. When you touch on that, there's 3 tracks that you can buy at the bottom. Right here, bomb on the left, tap in the middle, slide on the right. So you have 10 seconds to make a purchase before it kicks you out. 60 for a bomb, 50 for a tax, 40 for a slide. It says it at the top when you tap on it one time. So if you weren't able to make a purchase, you just gotta get right back on the board. So I'm not gonna keep you waiting. I'm gonna keep moving, tapping that button. You're gonna see your player.
It's a slide, like it's not turn-based.
It's not. Well, technically it is turn-based. So we're gonna stick. We're always gonna be on the same turn. Your third turn will be my third turn. Your sixth turn will be next turn. But while the timer is moving, you can press the group button to move forward, and then you're essentially waiting on me to move.
But I've already moved.
So now you're waiting on me. So now I press, and now you're gonna go. I got 15% battery left, so let's see if I can finish this game up before. And the shot moved on me. So you just got the shot. The shot moved in your favor, actually. So before you move again, make sure you make purchases. Because if you move again, you're going to lose the shot. 12. Oh no, you have a full 30 seconds. Once you have traps, all powers, let's just say I'm not saying I have it. I know. If you tap your traps icon on the bottom right corner, you'll see a list of your traps that you have on you. You tap on it once to select it. You tap on it one more time to place it at your feet. Yeah, you really missed my button there.
Oh, so I would have had to land on it.
You have to land on the traps and then the trigger. Yeah. Now that's most traps. So you just teleport it. You see how that works. Unfortunately, you teleported away from the shot. You're about to get the shot.
Oh, it's not about doing laps. What am I trying to do?
You want to place traps, but you need money to do that, and the shop gives you money.
Wait, sorry, I was saying it's not about doing laps. So you're saying I need to...
Well, indirectly, it is kind of about doing laps, because the shop gives you the money. Because the shop gives you the money, you want to do a lap to get the money.
But the goal is to kill you?
Yes. Okay, that's a very great point. I apologize. There's a goal number right here. It's a goal 100. The first one to deal 100 damage wins. And right now you see the score is 0-0. Mine is in orange, yours is green. Okay. To deal damage, you want a bomb.
I teleported because I thought I was trying to get around. I was not being
You're moving quickly, so let me try and keep up with you.
Oh, yeah.
Should be waiting. Alright, so there you go. So now you have the shop. You can make your purchases now before you move.
Not having played before, it does kind of feel like I'm in a panic to figure out what it is and how much it all costs.
Right, that's exactly what he was.
It would have been nice to see the cost without having to click on it.
Okay, we'll definitely think about that, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you have the room for it. It literally is. It's a...
Yeah, it's limited space, yeah.
I just walked across a pile of money.
Yeah, so that one is actually doesn't hurt. It just gives me money. No, it won't hurt you ever.
Oh, you just have to...
I put it there so that whenever I pass by it, I get some extra money. Yes, when you tap on it one time, you can can see different upgrade options. On the left-hand side, will always increase its effectiveness. On the right side upgrade would usually change it into something else. So a bomb can become two different things and so on and so forth. Think of it like upgrade trees. That's the prime example of how to win the game. You do that 9 more times, game over. And as you can see, I can pass by it without taking anything. And the shot moved in your favor again. The shot was down on this one.
Oh, shoot.
That's perfect. That slide will literally take me to stop 26. That's perfect.
Yeah, now I've got the range of 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Swap the bomb out of his spot. Was it an upgrade?
It is a type of upgrade, yes. And it doesn't hurt you when you land it.
Oh, I just named
You guys,
So what does it do?
so these spikes only hurt you when you run by them. If you land on it, there's no damage.
Oh, okay. I was like, I landed right on it again.
Yeah, if you want to, you can actually touch on it, just like you touch on your own. Yeah, it gives you. Honestly, you might win because I am learning how to
Now it's just a stamina game.
Okay, this won't even protect it though. I might still buy some extra minutes.
Did I say it wrong? So yeah, this was failed.
Oh shit, I forgot to place it. I was gonna put a bomb in a certain spot, I forgot.
Upgraded to 20.
Yeah, that's a perfect example of how you do it.
My guy's quick with it, I see.
Yeah, that was on mine. But it was funny.
Did bombs have splash damage?
No, the regular bomb like on 26 is not. You have to land on 26. You landed on splash damage like 1, spot 1. That's a mine. If you land on spot next to it, it takes splash damage.
How do you get a mine?
You upgrade it from your bomb. So now you have I don't know what level your bomb is, but if it's level 2, you can go to a mine on the right hand side. It's the button next to the upgrade. I definitely recommend you're dancing again. How do you do that?
I'm dancing.
Okay, you put it on. I was about to say, you might want to put down some more traps.
I wanted to put it in one spot, and I kept like holding out to see if there's like, if there's a reason to.
Hold on
Where
to
I
it.
originally bought it would have been the best place to put it. And I kept holding out to see if there's a better.
Right.
Oh, I haven't done it.
That's what the wall does. It'll stop you on that spot.
Okay. So when do you get to upgrade?
So if you select it, so if you want to select your normal spot 7, you just have to zoom in on it and tap it on your screen, and then you can manipulate it, upgrade it, or change it.
Oh, and I can't place a bomb on your wall.
No, you can't.
Okay, that's part of it.
There's only one trap per spot.
Okay.
And then it only
Oh,
come all the way back around. That's why I like the board. It's one of my favorites.
yeah, I was just taking in a lot of the UI and totally forgot about the store.
It takes a second to get used to.
Yeah. So now I have a ton of coins, but I have not been buying any.
And right now, I can see it getting to the shop I made very different.
Okay.
And then it was, oh,
Oh, you got that bomb, yeah.
tie game. All I did is say,
We just did it today.
That's what I'm not. Been a little confused about. Oh, I don't have any more bombs. I bought like 4 bombs.
We did a shift that happened the first. The shift got revealed.
So in the store, I thought I just like bought like 2 or 3 bombs. But then I think when I went to place, like I was only able to put 1 down. Like in that, I know only 1 per spot, but then I tried to put another one down.
let me see if I can check out. If you're having issues, I can see it.
Yeah.
So what?
Have the place for that. No, so maybe it's oh, okay, so maybe it's just a, so now if I put 1 down, now I can put that next. Okay. So I think I placed 1, and then the next turn I tried to put another, and I think maybe I was stuck on that menu and it wasn't clear to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And that's what, to me, I thought, okay, now I'm back to the, here's the next one. And so I type in, yeah.
Okay. I'll definitely have to work on that. Okay. It should be a start different, so you can tell what you're looking at.
Yeah. So the other thing I mentioned that it was kind of confused with the amount of space that the HUD takes up.
Yes.
And I was curious, like on a tablet, and it's like a bigger screen, does it scale so that like the HUD is smaller?